Standard push-up. The standard push-up is the version most people recognize immediately. It became widely used in military training and school fitness programs because it needs no equipment and works several muscle groups at once. Your chest, shoulders, and triceps all stay active throughout the movement. The body remains straight while the arms lower the chest toward the floor and press it back up again. It looks simple, but maintaining proper form is what makes it effective. Even today, it remains one of the most common bodyweight exercises in the world. Knee push-up. The knee push-up was created as an easier variation for beginners, people recovering from injury, or anyone building upper body strength gradually. By placing the knees on the floor, the amount of body weight being lifted becomes much lighter. That allows people to focus more on form and control instead of struggling through the movement. Many trainers still use it as the first step before teaching a full push-up. Although it is simpler, it still strengthens the chest, arms, and shoulders effectively. Hindu push-up. The Hindu push-up has roots in traditional Indian wrestling training, where wrestlers used bodyweight exercises to build endurance and mobility. The movement flows through a sweeping motion rather than a straight up and down press. The body dips forward close to the floor before rising into an arched position. Unlike many push-up variations, this one trains flexibility and shoulder mobility alongside strength. Because of its rhythm and continuous motion, it is often performed for high repetitions. Wide push-up. The wide push-up changes the position of the hands by placing them farther apart than shoulder width. This small adjustment shifts more of the workload toward the chest muscles while reducing some pressure on the triceps. Bodybuilders often use this variation to target the outer chest and create a deeper stretch during the lowering phase. The movement usually feels harder near the bottom because the arms travel through a wider range of motion. It also demands better shoulder stability compared to a normal push-up. Spider-Man push-up. The Spider-Man push-up combines a regular push-up with a knee drive toward the elbow. As the body lowers, one leg moves outward and upward, adding extra work for the core and hips. The exercise became popular in functional fitness because it trains multiple muscle groups at once while improving coordination. It also increases the challenge on balance and mobility. Compared to standard push-ups, the movement feels much more dynamic and athletic. Diamond push-up. The diamond push-up became popular in strength training because of how heavily it activates the triceps. The hands are placed close together beneath the chest, forming a small diamond shape with the fingers. That narrow position forces the arms to work much harder during the press upward. Many athletes use this exercise to improve arm strength and lockout power. It also places more pressure on the wrists, which is why beginners sometimes struggle with it at first. Incline push-up. Incline push-ups use an elevated surface such as a bench, chair, or wall. Since the upper body is positioned higher than the feet, less body weight is being pushed. This makes the movement easier and more controlled. It is commonly used in rehabilitation programs and beginner workout routines because it reduces strain on the shoulders and lower back. Over time, people often lower the height of the surface gradually until they can perform standard push-ups on the floor. Handstand push-up. The handstand push-up turns the body upside down and shifts the focus heavily toward the shoulders. Gymnasts have practiced this movement for generations because it develops overhead pressing strength without weights. The exercise requires balance, coordination, and body awareness before strength even becomes a factor. Some people begin against a wall for support, while advanced athletes perform them freely without assistance. It remains one of the clearest demonstrations of bodyweight shoulder strength.